Hollywood is indelibly printed in our minds as the go-to place for entertainment, and has been for decades. When there really did seem to be more stars in Hollywood than in heaven, Hollywood Stage had them performing films as radio plays, on the sponsor's dime, of course. The Hollywood director and producer, Owen Cummins, unveils the treasures and the stars for you, right here.
Starring Charlton Heston and Donna Reed in The Naked Jungle. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. Irving Cummings.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we bring you the unusual romance of a beautiful bride who traveled into the wilderness to meet her husband for the first time. A proud and ruthless man who built a huge plantation in the naked jungle, only to have his entire fortune threatened by an army of man-eating ants. And as our stars of this current George Pal production for Paramount Pictures, we have one of our most charming Academy Award winners, Donna Reed, and handsome Charlton Heston, who will recreate his role of the courageous adventurer. Now, Act One of The Naked Jungle, starring Charlton Heston as Christopher Leiningen and Donna Reed as Joanna Leiningen.
Many weeks had passed since I had started the long journey to South America. But now the end was almost in sight. There were only 3 others aboard the tiny riverboat: the captain, his helper, and the government official.
We are coming close, Mrs. Leiningen. Soon you will see the beginning of your husband's land.
Well, I'd better start getting my things together.
Oh, there is no hurry. We won't reach his dock until tomorrow.
Oh, is it that large, his plantation?
There is more to it than size. It is another world. And your husband, more powerful than a king.
You know him well, Commissioner?
I have known Mr. Leiningen since he first came here in 1886, 15 years. But no, I do not know him well.
But you know all about me, don't you? You haven't mentioned it, but I'm sure you know all about me.
You are 25 years old, you come from New Orleans, and you married Mr. Leiningen by proxy. You have never seen each other.
Yes, you know a great deal.
When your part of the marriage ceremony was performed, Mr. Leiningen's brother acted in his place. When the marriage by proxy was performed here, I took your place. You know, I was very good. I also performed the ceremony.
You're practically one of the family.
Well, as commissioner of this area, I have to know everything. And besides, I am what you call nosy.
Will you be stopping off at my husband's plantation?
No, Mrs. Leiningen, but I wish you much joy in our marriage to Mr. Leiningen.
Oh, thank you. But you still haven't told me anything about him, you know.
Well, in a few days on my way back, I will visit with you. By then, you will know more about Mr. Leiningen than I do.
We reached the dock the following afternoon, and the boat departed. I wasn't afraid. I had known from the start where I was going that my husband's plantation was deep in the jungle, and he the only white man among hundreds of Indian natives. The dock was crowded with them. They stared at me in silence. Then a man in a white linen suit was pushing his way through them.
Ma'am, you are very welcome here. My name is Inkajar. I am Mr. Leiningen's #1 man.
How do you do?
We are very glad you are come. We hope to be very much in love with you, and you be much in love with us. We think you are very pretty. Kipobi, Balanta Kipobi. And my people, they wish you well.
Thank you.
Ma'am, whatever you desire, you will ask me.
But may I ask where Mr. Leiningen is? I expected to meet him here.
Ma'am, he is coming from jungle. He is very dirty. He does not wish to see you like dirty man. Carriage is waiting, ma'am. I take you to house.
Thank you. As we drove from the river, the jungle suddenly halted like a wall. Beyond, on low rolling hills, was the plantation. Trees, cocoa trees, miles and miles in every direction.
He has done all this, ma'am, Mr. Leiningen. It is beyond belief, the things he has done.
Indeed, the house was beyond belief. little less than a palace in the jungle. And it struck me that all this seemed too magnificent, too new, and I wondered if anyone had ever really lived here. I had bathed, changed, and unpacked my trunks before he finally knocked at the door.
Leiningen, madam.
Come in.